Hi everyone, I'm Jim from T2D huma1000. Here's my presentation about my essay. I choose the first topic to talk about the relationship between happiness and pleasure. In my presentation, I will try to introduce my stance, my ways to prove it, and my examples. Actually, the boundary between these two words is so vague, even their definitions on the dictionaries are so similar that many people even think happiness equals to pleasure. But from my perspective, happiness and pleasure are two different things, but share a specific relationship. Pleasure is just a part of happiness, meaning that pleasure can take the place of happiness. Take these two circles as an example. The happiness is the big one, while the pleasure is the small one. As I state, even though you have the whole small circle, but you don't explore any other new areas in your life, you won't gain the final big one. But if you can get the big one, even though you lack a part of it, your life can still be meaningful. To confirm my statement, the first part of my essay will give very simple distinctions between happiness and pleasure, which will focus on three areas: ways to get them, time to last, and final impacts on human beings. Based on those distinctions, we can easily see whether there's happiness or pleasure in one's life. With such basis, the next step my essay will focus on answering two questions. Is it possible that a life full of pleasure cannot be a happy life? And is it possible to have a happy life without pleasure? For the first question, my answer is yes. Then I will not only give the example of pleasure machine, which was mentioned in the lecture before, but also a universal phenomenon among the rich. Although they have a large sum of money, with which they can gain as much pleasure as they want, but some of them still stay in a negative condition. Our research can help us to consider whether pleasure means happiness. For the second question, my answer is still yes. To resume my answers, this time I will use the example of two persons and a country. The two are Gandhi and Mother Teresa. In the eyes of many people, their poor life seems less pleasure, but they still led a happy life. Why? Besides, the country is called Buddha, an Asian country whose GDP per capita is less than $2,000, but has continually been ranked as the happiest country in Asia. Why? Answering these two why, it will be easy to see that whether it's necessary for life to have pleasure. In conclusion, based on answers to these two questions, we can see that pleasure is just a part of happiness, meaning that pleasure can take the place of happiness. That's all. Thank you.